What's up, people? It's your boy Mex, the WrestleManiac, if you will. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and we appreciate your support as always.
Warning. The following views shared on this podcast are the unfiltered expressions of our vibrant personalities. We are here to dissect the pulse-pounding world of pro wrestling, from the epic battles inside the ring to the captivating storylines that keep us hooked. Our discussions may venture into unexpected territories, from questioning the creative direction or analysing the artistry behind the suplexes and submissions. Please understand that we aim to entertain, educate, and engage. But please also remember that we are just merely fans and observers, and we are not actual wrestlers, journalists, or industry insiders. As we always say, by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Enjoy.
So new. I probably had like 40 matches.
But I think that's the beauty of doing the podcast, is that once you've been on before, you kind of see like
evolution,
how you've grown and the growth of it and where you've gone, and like you've done a lot since then.
I definitely had about 40 matches when I came on, and I was like, oh my god.
And we was there for your first match as well.
Yeah.
What, you seen Wood Green?
Yeah.
Oh,
the very first Wood Green.
yeah,
No, I think
that's
it was either the first.
Was
it our first Wood Green that was that?
Nah,
it was our second Wood Green that was that. You had your first match.
Yeah, we commented that. Yeah.
I didn't come to the first one because my birthday, and you guys came after, and you guys were gassing me up. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah, to the house.
Yeah.
That's the first time I had people in my house, you know.
I remember you just moved in.
Just
You
moved
moved
in.
in that
I thought
year.
that was like some weird thing.
No. It was after the first hustle show.
Specifically, sorry.
Our first hustle show was my birthday, innit? So I was like, after the show, you guys can come round. I remember you guys got to my house like 1 8, was it 12 a.m? Watch AEW.
It was like 11,
12.
Yeah, it was AEW. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I still get a snap.
I always forget you have a tattoo, bro.
I do have a tattoo.
How many tattoos you got?
I got 2.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
I want to see that one.
Realise that.
Because we went holiday, we went things together. When we took pause, you took off your top, and I saw that tattoo, but I don't remember you having that one.
Yeah, that one.
How many tattoos have you got, Rayne?
I've got one here, and one here. And then I've booked in for my next one next Tuesday.
And what's
Oh,
that?
sick. What are you getting?
It's a back tattoo.
A back tattoo. Sick,
full back.
sick.
Oh, no, just the spine.
Spine.
Yeah.
What are you
That's
gonna get
been-
done?
I don't really know yet.
Oh, just freestyle.
I just wanted to book it and be like, oh, I don't know, but I'll get something.
You haven't got a tattoo yet, Laps.
No, soon.
Those got tattoos.
Yeah,
See,
there was a
yeah.
tattoo.
One thing I've realised since going gym, the more tattoos you have on your arm, the more hench you look. I don't know what it is.
Listen,
I don't know what
I
it
was doing a
is.
full kettlebell workout today. I looked at myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, this is my WWE render. This is my render."
I see bare man in the gym doing thingy of tricep pull downs, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I'm like,
triceps.
I'm looking at him like, fam, how do I get that? But obviously, Laps got big muscles anyway, so that's a given. But the same man in the gym, yeah.
It's because of sun.
No, I'm not big at all.
No, you're big.
Yeah, but
Oh, flip's sake, man. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, can't we just be mature? in this
No,
podcast?
we are mature. We're mature.
man, definitely.
But yeah, I just wanna, get to that. See people with muscles and stuff. So yeah,
Get a sleeve, man.
a fake sleeve,
That's it.
No, an actual
a whole
real
sleeve.
Yeah, just do it.
Oh, pain tolerance,
You know what
man.
it is? It's because
Pain
bad.
tolerance.
you know
The
what
thing
it
is,
is?
I feel like once you get it done,
You know what it is? It's because the tattoos cover up the body fat, bro.
It's mind games.
is that what they taught you in PT class?
Yes.
Is it?
Is it actually?
Yeah, because like for you to actually see muscles,
No, I can't. Like, he might be
for
onto
you to
something,
see
you know,
for you to
because
see the muscles in certain lights, like if I was to flex right now,
Yeah.
it's gonna look plain. But if I had a tattoo,
and the light hits
the
it.
light's gonna kind of reflect a bit differently off my arm, and it might make it look a bit more defined.
He might be right.
But in
I
this
think
light,
that's
I
right,
can't.
though.
But if I was,
my arm that doesn't have tattoos looks bigger than my arms with the tattoos.
So wait, if we have both
No, I've
sleeves,
only got my left arm.
what have
so
you got on the
wait,
other
say
side?
that again.
Right arm. So my arm, my right arm that has no tattoos
Yeah.
looks bigger than my arm that has tattoos.
But are you
right-handed?
right-handed?
Yeah, I'm right-handed.
Oh, then
So
it is
of
just
course-
going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Because
But I know, but I'm ambidextrous. So I can write with my left hand as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I play basketball. Are you fucking mad? Wait, this guy told us to be not be childish.
That's what I'm saying.
You're
I can't just keep
disgusting.
the thick of it.
You're
crazy,
disgusting.
man.
You need help.
No, I'm good, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm good. Everyone all right? Everyone good?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. And had a good weekend. Guys, have a good weekend. Watch Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoyed it?
Yeah.
What you expected?
No.
Okay, go to elaborate.
Let's talk about it.
Women's, yeah.
But not
100%.
the men's.
No.
Were you upset?
No,
Great.
I was really happy.
Same.
I can't lie. I've got used to the theme tune, you know.
You watch Raw?
Sounds, it's just me.
You watch Raw?
Nah.
You watch Raw, by the way?
Yeah, I
Obviously,
did watch Raw.
Watch Raw.
Yeah,
Did
I
you see
did
his speech
watch
on Raw?
I
Yeah, I
haven't
did.
seen it yet.
It was very
I
emotional.
can't lie, I nearly cried.
So,
I nearly cried.
emotional. I respected it.
Yeah, bro. Even
He's
they reeled his song back.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's in the
I
ring,
saw
and
that,
it was
yeah.
like, one more time. He goes, one more time? Let's go. It just, bro, he went back up. I think this guy's one of the biggest babyfaces we've had in WWE in a very long time. I can't remember someone as big as this.
I got something controversial to say.
Who?
I
What?
think he's like the modern day Jeff Hardy.
No.
I've seen a lot of comparisons, but
What
Jeff
did
Hardy,
they-
Jeff Hardy never.
Jeff Hardy will always
Jeff
be Jeff
Hardy-
Hardy.
Jeff
But of
Hardy
this
never
generation, bro.
Jeff Hardy never commanded the crowd like that.
yes, he
He
did.
did. He did.
Like that.
Huh?
When?
Jeff Hardy in
Hardy
2002
was
will take off his
over.
top and women.
No, but
You know,
no,
you know,
let's
in
not
2002.
compare.
Listen, let me
Bro,
tell you something, yeah?
2002 to before he left because of his drug habits, bro. That
He
guy
commanded the crowd.
Listen, just
Bro,
before
gone.
I left to even come here, I was watching the greatest moments of Umaga, right? And his match with Jeff Hardy in 06.
Oh, that.
Bro,
oh,
even when he came back,
American
it's-
Bash. It
Oh,
was
but is that the one? Yeah, I remember
it
that
was
that
so
good.
upsetting
Yeah.
when Umaga beat him, and people were crying. You're seeing a little girl, like it was mental.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
Yeah,
Bro, Jeff Hardy had the streets, man. Let's be honest.
He did
Jeff Hardy had
still.
the streets.
Jason's got the streets
Yeah.
now, man.
No, which is fair.
I am
To be,
happy for him.
I'm very
too.
happy.
to be fair, when watching Royal Rumble, I wasn't happy. Not because I didn't want Jey Uso to win. Obviously, we've got a predictions league. And I didn't predict Jey Uso, so I was pissed off that, shit, I didn't win. But I watched back the Royal Rumble the next day
And it was-
without bias, and I had a good time.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it's for
It
me,
was
it's the best Royal
amazing.
Rumble since 2020.
I think as a whole, every match was sick. That tag team match. No. The tag team match was good. It got better. It got better.
It was alright.
It was good.
I really liked that fake tag spot.
Yeah,
That was
First
good.
of all,
was
was
sick.
great.
That was sick. That was
Very
sick.
cool.
That was probably sick.
Very indie.
Yeah.
Cody versus Kevin, I love
Cody
that
was
match.
bro.
I love that.
The
match.
Alabama
Brutality.
Slam.
That was
Wow.
perfect.
Snap.
And the fact that he was standing for time for time.
Crazy.
The
No, I kept-
most amazing sell ever.
Yeah.
You just stayed there.
How'd you even take that? Like,
Oh, I don't know. I
would you
remember
say-
I
would
like
you take a photo?
slowed it down and I was like, oh my gosh, his head like just goes.
because he
through
does that
the
thing with
water.
the steel chairs where he does bang on the steel chairs. You seen that? He does that when someone throws him at the steel chairs.
Oh, yeah,
back, he said he
yeah,
does
yeah.
that. I'm like, how'd you do that as well? Like how would you conjure your body to do that? Like it's crazy.
No, it's mental.
It's a madman.
He
Amazing.
needs to win the world title in the next year or so. But what I was gonna say is because you mentioned that you slowed it down just to kind of see it. Do you ever see yourself like whilst you're watching wrestling now? You see someone do a certain move and you like slow it down just to see how they take it to see if you can do it.
Yeah.
It's because you started wrestling, that's why you do
yeah,
it.
The package power driver that thing received, Sami Zayn received last on Monday. I thought down to see how you could set yourself up because
No, he kind of put his.
because we got the open session on 22nd, so I want to be trying different moves, and that's one of the moves I'm trying.
Good luck. Do that with Ray. I'm not doing that.
I'll do it. I'll try it, man.
Try it.
I'm safe, you know.
That's fine. After you tried to boot off my nipple 2 weeks ago.
No, but you can't avoid that.
What did you do?
Rain,
So
can you avoid that?
was doing the
Rain,
penalty
as a
kicks.
wrestler, Rain, as a wrestler,
Can you're not meant to kick the person's
Wait,
nipple.
so what did he do?
So he was meant to kick.
you bring my nipple first.
No, you beat mine.
You beat mine first.
You beat mine first.
Nipple for nipple.
Shut up. Basically, we're doing the penalty kicks, and obviously you're meant to kick here,
Oh yeah.
but he was kicking a bit too low, and then after I kicked too low, so it was received.
Oh, was this a hustle?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
of
was
course,
that?
yeah.
He was there, yeah.
He was there, yeah.
Oh, you can't like you're learning. You literally
Yeah,
just learn
Thank you,
how to
thank
do
you,
it.
Rain. Thank you, Rain.
You just learn it.
The voice of reasoning. See?
That's right.
If you'd been doing it for ages, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
But the chop was fine, right?
Yeah, no, chop was fine.
I enjoyed that. Episode 261 of the Wrestling Podcast.
Let's fucking nice!
Oh man! I feel like we've been on the great. We call it the Great British Tour.
Yeah.
So the next stop, we got another guest in the house. We've got Rayne Leverkusen.
Let's fucking nice!
How you feeling, Rayne?
Yeah, I'm really good, and I'm
Yeah.
very excited for this month, next month. Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Thanks.
Good. You've had a great year. Obviously, minus the injury and stuff. But obviously, since I think a lot of great year. But I'll say you've had a great time since you've come back. Since you've been away from the podcast.
Yeah,
That's one of the
yeah,
podcasts,
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
best way to.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah. Sorry, I confused myself there.
A great 2 years.
Yes, you have. You've had. I think the time we did speak to you that time, you didn't go to Japan then, did you?
No.
No, she was just getting ready to go to Japan.
Yeah, I think I just told you.
Yeah, you
didn't
just
I?
told
I don't
us,
think
yeah.
it'd been announced
Yeah,
yet,
yeah,
has it? No.
Even this weekend, I see you that you was in Denmark.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
First
lit. You need to
time,
get
yeah,
we
in
need to talk about that.
Copenhagen.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
It was really
So
cool.
much. Even wrestling at Eve as well. I don't think he was even wrestling at Eve.
Had your progress debut.
Progress as well, which was lit.
Yeah.
So much has happened, man. Even a Rev Pro. You had a Rev Pro at
I had Rev Pro debut.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. There's so
Yeah,
much.
I've done so much.
Make some noise for Rayne, man.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's an honor to have you back on the podcast again. Obviously, you're once
Once again, the Hustle
champion.
champion.
You had a sick match with Tate Mayfairs. A match where I was literally on the edge, and I even got goosebumps now talking about it. Look, am I lying? See that? But yeah, crazy match with Tate Mayfairs. Great program with Tate Mayfairs. We obviously shot the face to face with you guys, and from that moment there, we knew that it was going to be something crazy. How's it been? Like, how's it been being Rayne Leverkusen?
How's it been being Rayne Leverkusen?
Is it easy? Is it easy, dog?
Yeah.
Is it easy?
You know what? Obviously last year happened and that was really shit time for being Rayne Leverkusen. But since coming back, it's been great, and I can hand on heart say that my best work in the ring, out of the ring, has been since coming back. Even before coming back, like you said, you've had a great year, and I was thinking, what the fuck's he talking about? I haven't. And then I thought, actually, you know what I have, because I was still really busy.
Yeah.
I was on shows every single week. Even if I wasn't wrestling, I was ring announcing, I was commentating, I was managing, I was GMing. Like, I would say I was pretty successful and had a much busier year than some other wrestlers, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Right. At the moment, like, you know, it's doing progress, having my Mako match coming up, you know, Hustle, I'm getting to wrestle Hitch, you know, it's just keeps going up and up and up. Like, when I came back, I thought, oh yeah, this is it, this is starting, woohoo, and then 2 months later after coming back, I broke my ankle, and then it was all like doom and gloom again, and I went straight back into my career's over, the world's over, all this rubbish. And then 10 weeks later I did my Progress, like, official debut, where I did the Thunder Bastard. And then since then it's just been great. It's just been really fun, like getting back into training. Like, I miss training so much, and getting back into training has been what I've enjoyed most, to be honest. Getting to be with all my friends, getting to be with my family, getting to do some coaching. That's what I've missed.
By the way, Rayne's a serious coach, by the way.
Rayne don't play.
When it comes to
Am I
set,
harsh?
Rayne don't play.
Rayne
Rayne don't play. Rayne don't
there
play.
was one. I think the session
don't
after. I
play.
think you took the session after Christmas, yeah, or the sessions after Christmas, yeah. And he was like, set goes. And I remember on the two last set goes that we had to do, I was stumbling. I was like this. I was so. I think even you. I think you done something to your ankle as well.
No, I hit my knee on the floor.
He on the floor.
I hit my
Yeah.
knee on the floor.
Rayne was going.
Because
hard.
she said rather than say, she said set, go.
She's like,
Go.
set.
And I went down. I hit my knee. I said, oh, fuck.
As even she done the up down press ups, yeah, which is fine. But obviously you're so gassed out to the point you're like doing up, and she's like stay down up. I was like, bro, I don't know how I'm doing this, but I'm doing it, fam. But yeah, you're great. You're great, man. You pushed us, man. You
I really
pushed
love
us.
coaching. Like,
Yeah, I could tell.
really
I could
love
tell.
it. Like, I might not be the best wrestler in the UK. I might not be the most successful, but I think I'm a good coach. I used to teach kids how to dance, and I just have that natural, like, teaching. I like teaching.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, you don't have to be the best wrestler in the world to be able to be a great teacher. And I do honestly really enjoy it. So I'm really happy that I've been given the opportunity to do that and stuff. So
No, sick, man. I remember we was at your first your comeback training session. And I remember I think, was you there?
Yeah.
Was there when you came back and you was like, do you remember? And you was like, I think it was like there's certain things you don't want to do, and
Yeah,
you
you
was
don't
like,
want to
trying to
do
get yourself
like
back
shoulder
into it.
rolls. You're like, you're a bit
Yeah,
hesitant. But it was like, you done it. I'm
yeah.
like, Rayne, stop showing off,
Yeah.
man. You know you can do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly. Everyone started clapping. Everyone started clapping. Yeah. So
How has it been coming back into training, and especially like training with like newer people that have seen you wrestle, and a lot of them are just like, oh shit, this is Rayne Leverkusen. You might not look at it like that, but for them it's like, oh,
I don't get that either. Like, I don't think anyone's come up to me and be like, hello, you're Rayne Leverkusen. Like, I just, I don't know. I've really enjoyed coming back to training. Like, that first time I came back to training, I was like 4 months post surgery, real scared, and then obviously just got comfortable doing stuff again. And it's amazing seeing new people. Like, they're just part of the Hustle family. Like, you guys are you've always been part of the Hustle family, but now you're part of our training family. And it's like so nice to have these new people and the family keep growing and growing. Obviously, like, you get scared when you wrestle new people. Me being in like having 2 injuries now, you do get a bit scared. Like, oh, I don't know this person.
Are they gonna hurt me?
Yeah. But you just got to trust in the training. I trust in like Sid's training. Like, you know, I trust in my coaching as well. So, you know. And then when I go to hustle, I'm never scared. You got to lose your all ambitions. And I love training. It's my favourite part of being a wrestler, to be honest. I love doing shows, but ultimately we just get to fool around and, you know, do whatever the hell you want for 2 hours on a Monday night. It's great, you know.
Training's where you have the most fun.
I love like the camaraderie of it as well.
Yeah,
like, everybody just encourages each other, and everybody just like wants to see each other win. Like I said, the family. So
Yeah, everyone wants to see each other grow, and that is so nice because obviously in the industry, when you are on shows, you're fighting for the number 1 spot. You're fighting who's going to have the best match, who's going to do this and this. But at training, it's all different.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same at hustle as well. Generally, like even with the shows, I don't think anybody like is too concerned about, okay, cool, I want to be at the top. It's like, you know what, even if I'm not on shows for the remainder of the year, I still want everybody else to do well, because if they do well, it reflects on all of us in hustle. So
Yeah.
But that's why, like, we do honestly have the best shows.
Yeah, 100%.
Because everyone has got that team effort and that, like, team value that not every single person on the card has to do 30-minute main event and has to do all of the people's moves. Like, you know, it's really important, and everyone knows on the card, don't do a DDT.
Yeah.
It's Rocco's finish.
Yeah.
You know, don't do a lion tamer. That's my finish. You know, you don't get any of this selfishness there, and that is why the shows are so good, because everyone pulls together like a team. And it's so important.
Even another point as well that Sid said, but also I was clock myself, is that even when people aren't on the card, people are there helping, producing matches backstage, doing ring service. Can I call it? Is it ring service? Ring crew, like even helping out on camera. I've seen some people helping out on camera, like photography even sometimes.
Or working on the door, like
working on the
everybody
door.
like.
So it's a unit, man, and that's why I was like, I was saying to Sid the other time, I was like, bro, on my way to America, I watched Monster Factory, and the way everyone was at the way the dynamics were at Monster Factory kind of reminded me a bit of Hustle. Obviously, the coach is not like as like, you know, on it like Johnny said it, sir. But bro, this needs to be captured, bro. This needs to be documented. Hustle, because you guys are building stars. You're building stars, man. Like you're gonna You're gonna be something big one day. Honestly, I'm being honest. No, I'm being honest there, man. You need. This needs to be documented, man. Like the greatness that's coming out Hustle and the greatness that's happening at Hustle, people need to see it. Obviously, a match is good. You can see the match and stuff, but people need to know the work and the effort that goes in on a Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, sometimes even a Wednesday.
Yeah, like if the Monday gets...
so like it needs to be seen. People need to see how you guys work and how you guys maneuver, and like how, like for example, I remember when Cassius won his title, the first time Cassius won his title, he went backstage, everyone was clapping for it. You see it? It's crazy. Even who did you have a match with? I think was you in that match?
I did the pin.
You did the pin, but who's
it was Rocco.
I think Rocco was even
clapping for him. Adriano did this one.
Yes. I think Rocco was even clapping for him at one point. So I'm sure about the full, but it's just nice to see all that happening. And it's just it's proper nice, man. Proper nice.
Let's go back quickly. Let's talk about Japan. How was Japan? How was your experience in Japan?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible. I mean, the drive to the airport was horrible. I was crying.
Why?
Because I'm a 25-year-old girl going on my first tour of Japan. I was 60 matches in. No idea why I ever got asked to work for DDT. Like, completely, like, was like, why me? Out of anyone, why me? Having complete imposter syndrome.
That's what it sounds
like. Oh my god, the worst imposter syndrome. I just like with my mum and dad, like, don't make me go. Like bawling my eyes out. Security, like, please, I don't want to go. Please, I don't want to go. And they're like, you can do it. Just go. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to go. And then I got on the plane and I was fine. But then when I got there, I cried again because, you know, it's like a 16-hour flight. And I got there and all I wanted was some hot food. But it was like 8 a.m. in the morning. All I wanted was dinner. Nothing was open. I found somewhere that was open. It looked like a noodle bar, right? And I was like, oh, yes. Noodles, exactly what I want. Went in there. I don't know what they call it, but they must have like cold noodles for breakfast or something. It must be like a breakfast thing. So I saw it. I went, oh, noodles, yeah. Ordered the noodles. I was like in Japan, like you can like press a button and you can do it all on. You don't have to even talk to anyone. You like, yeah. So I pressed the button, got my receipt, gave it to the person, got my noodles. There was no like steam coming up. I was getting a bit skeptical. Sat down by myself. Like there was a few other people around me. Took one spoon. It was cold noodles with some like Rice Krispies on them.
Damn.
And I just burst out crying again.
Bless.
Just
Imagine
crying
that.
into my cold noodles. Like, this was some fucking food, man. But then the rest of the tour was incredible. Like, what an amazing... Like, I was basically in Tokyo the whole time. Like, what an amazing city. So cool. The wrestling was amazing. They are all amazing out there. They look after me so well. Like, big shout out to Chris Brooks, who just was a massive lifesaver. He was like the only person who, like the only like British person in DDT at the time. Like Drew wasn't there, so he was the only person who spoke like fluent English. So he really looked after me, like took me out for food, really helped me. But everyone else was like really lovely. I got to wrestle like 5 matches, which was so cool. 5 matches in 2 weeks, like that's like quite a lot.
That's a lot of matches,
yeah, like usually if you go out, like I've heard other people just wrestle a couple times and then they come back. But yeah, in 2 weeks got to do like 5 matches. I did a 20-hour coach journey, which was rough. I was so unprepared. I had no idea I was about to do 20-hour coach journey. These guys were like on the bus with their yoga mats, like their pillows, and I was like
20 sitting down.
Yeah, on a coach, on a moving coach.
To another part of
Yeah. So I had one match was in Osaka, which was like 6 hours away from Tokyo. Yeah. Then Shibushi, I think that's where it's 20 hours. That's like the lowest south you can go before you like head off the island. So I think that was the furthest one. It was Shibushi, and there was a 20-hour coach journey back to Tokyo.
So that's 40 hours.
That's close to what?
That's
a day or 2 days.
That's 2 days, basically.
Yeah.
In a coach, non-stop.
Yeah, so we like went from Tokyo to Osaka, and then we did our show there, stayed in Osaka, then we've done our show in Osaka, then I think we drove to Shibushi, might have stayed in Shibushi, so we did that however many hours that was, and then we did the drive back from Shibushi straight to Tokyo. So at least we had a show in between the journey to Shibushi.
I actually have a question on this. Wow. So with all of that wrestling, all of that traveling, what was your physical recovery like? Like your body would have been...
I had a fucking blown out knee, mate. What do you think it was like?
Yeah, exactly. Even that as well. In the coach and you're sitting down, legs bent.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It was rough. Like I was so unprepared. Like as I said, like these guys were getting yoga mats out, pillows, and I was like,
was it like one of those like? Is it like a National Express coach, or was it like a?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
It was like so you like was either set up like that, or if you was lucky. So I was one of the lucky people that had a whole row to myself.
Oh, you can sleep live.
So I got a coach seat. So they were like, I was like watching what they were doing. Got a coach seat. You put it in the aisle, and then you like lie down along the whole thing. But I didn't have a mattress, no nothing. So I was on the floor of this like hard coach. Every bump you went over, I was like, oh. Like on my hip, like my hip was hurting. Shit. This was my like duvet. So I took this off and was like trying to sleep, and I had my like rucksack was my pillow, and it was all hard because it had my wrestling boots in there and shit. Like it wasn't comfy.
Damn.
Yeah, it was rough. And then obviously on the last day of my tour on the Wednesday, I ended up tearing my ACL. So. I mean, I think that would have happened even if I was in the UK, but then, lack of sleep maybe, recovery not very good, like, because of all this coach stuff, like, I probably wasn't eating as much, like, because, I don't know, probably wasn't eating as much as I usually do. I was gymming, probably not as much, and then, last day that happens, and I think those factors all add up. And then I had to do a 16-hour flight home with a torn ACL. And I had no idea. Wow. Did that on the Wednesday.
You didn't know your ACL was torn?
No. Wow. I thought I sprained it, so I did it on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
During the match, it's really weird. Like, in the match, I, like, go to kick her off the top rope. And I, like, jump into it. She's so tall, Saki Akai. She's, like, I don't even want to know how tall she is. She's like 6 foot to me. She's so tall. I went to kick her. I like jumped into my kick, and on the video, I like scream out in pain. I'm like, ah! And then I just carry on. It's really weird. Like it's like a weird out of body experience watching it. Yeah, because then I just don't even feel it. And then backstage, I'm like, my knee really hurts. Feels really swollen. Went back to the hotel room. FaceTiming my boyfriend, going, oh, babe, I think I've really hurt myself. And he's like, if you've really hurt yourself, you won't be able to walk and you're fine. You're walking around. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I am walking around. It's fine. Told my parents, I'm like, you're walking around. It's fine. You can walk to the airport. It's fine. I was on the British Airways like 16 hours and I was like, oh, this is really starting to hurt now.
Tough, man.
Then on the Friday, came back, had Eve, did a 3 stages of hell match
You've
at
done
Eve.
3 stages of what?
For the Eve tag team.
For
For the Eve tag team titles.
Tough.
On Sunday, I had my Rev Pro debut.
Tough.
So me and Danny Luna were like, right, it's your debut, Rayne. She's like my best mate. She's like, come on, it's your debut. Let's go balls to the wall. I German suplexed her on the floor. I took a suplex on the apron. Like I did my moonsault.
This is
torn ACL.
This is the female angle. What the hell?
Broken freaking ACL.
That is mental. Even hearing that.
And then I wrestled Tate in our I don't know if it was our no DQ match or if it was our first. It was the first time we wrestled in our title match, but that was on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
So torn ACL on the Wednesday, and then the 3 massive matches, like really big matches,
Back to back.
back to back.
Unbelievable.
That's
And then I ended
scary,
up wrestling for 5 more months on it because I just didn't know.
Yeah.
So I did it in April, did it
This
the
is
3rd of May,
ballistic.
and then carried on wrestling until September. So what? May, June, July, August. Yeah, like 4 months I wrestled on it for
4
That's
months.
ballistic.
because I didn't know. Yeah.
And were you working out on that leg as well?
100%.
Wow.
Like I honestly didn't know. I
But
thought I
how
might have
was
just
it?
sprained it. It wasn't even that swollen. I thought I just sprained it. Sid was like, Rayne, I really want you to go and get it checked out. I was like, nah, it's fine. Obviously, he's working with the WWE. He knows that there's all these injuries going on.
Yeah.
I'm a bit clueless and I'm like, it's fine. I'm young, whatever. And then I'm thought, you know what? I should go get it checked out because I don't want to end up with arthritis when I'm old.
Yeah,
like just as a precaution.
Yeah,
They're probably going to tell me to do some physio and yada yada yada. Went and got an MRI, and then it came back saying you have no ACL, and I was like,
None.
what?
She sold it.
Not even one. None.
You can't have it. You have one ACL.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was like, yeah, you like your ACL is torn, and I was like, what? I've literally been wrestling so much since Japan to September. I was wrestling so much. I had no idea. Like it would go a few times. Like it would like be when I'm ducking a clothesline. If I twisted it a bit weird, I'd be like, oh, give me 30 seconds, and then it'd be fine.
Wow.
So I just didn't think anything of it. Like, but then you hear about people who can like function. And I was one of those people. I could fully function with a torn ACL, and I really didn't want to have a surgery, and I really believed I didn't need a surgery. But I'm not shy about it. My goal is to be a part of the WWE, and if I want to be a part of the WWE, they will not look at me if I don't have an ACL. I needed to have this surgery, even though I was fully functioning, fully wrestling to full capability, doing moonsaults, doing stupid stuff. I needed to have a surgery if I ever wanted to be seen by the WWE. So,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
Thank God for Sid, man, because
Yeah, thank you, Sid.
Yeah.
Thank you for pushing me.
were there any life lessons you took away from your time in Japan? Maybe outside, it could be outside the wrestling, but was there anything like that just spoke to you and just thought like, you know what, this is something I want to like use moving forward?
That's a good question. You know what? No, because I just had a great time.
Yeah.
And I just wrestled and I just explored.
Right.
I mean, life lessons, no, but I did enjoy having a lot of time to myself, and it really did make me think about my alone time and how I'm not scared to do things anymore, you know, like being a woman and 25, I'm scared to go anywhere and whatever, and going on a plane by myself is really scary. I was by myself like for 5 days in a row, and then I'd see the people, like all the wrestlers on the coaches. But for those 5 days, I was basically by myself. And it really taught me to like love my own time, and I'm now not scared to do things by myself. I'm like, you know, quite outgoing, and it taught me a lot about myself, I think. So yeah, I really enjoyed my time wrestling and not even wrestling. So
It's good.
That's sick, man. Proper sick, bro. Obviously, you got your match against Wild Boar on tomorrow. Fuck
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
tomorrow. Wild Boar, he's something, man.
I'm
That guy is
so
something, bro.
excited.
Where's DB?
Yeah, he's wrestled
Yeah,
that
he
Hustle
wrestled.
before.
Yeah.
He wrestled
He had a match with
Rocco.
Rocco. Did he match with Rocco Garcia?
Rocco.
Yeah, for one
Yeah,
time
yeah,
for
yeah.
the Hustle Championship. Yeah,
That was crazy.
That was a good match. That was really.
Is the title on the line tomorrow?
Yeah.
The title's on the line.
Against Wild Boar.
Yeah.
How you prepping for that?
Madness.
How am I prepping? I'm just getting in the gym and being fucking hard. No, I'm really excited. Like, he's so fucking good. Like, he is, you know, the cream of the crop. I'm very excited. You know, I said I wanted to defend my belt against the best, and my first opponent is one of the best. So, you know, I said I wanted the challenge. I got the challenge, so now I've got to face up to those words. You know, I've got to defend my belt. I've got to do my job. Got to defend Hustle, defend my family, defend my home against, you know, someone who isn't part of our home. You know, an outsider coming in, but I'm ready to defend it with all I've got. You know, I said that I went to hell and back to take this belt from Tate, and I won't. You know, I'll go to hell and back again to defend it. You know, I went for a broken ankle to get the belt. You know, there's nothing I wouldn't do. There's nothing I wouldn't do.
Have you said that on the mic yet?
What? That I broke my ankle.
And I wrestled it for 4 months.
You
just say that.
15 minutes.
You just say that. You
With a broken freaking ankle.
Come on, you can say that. Oh
ACL.
my gosh. Wow. The fans will be crying.
Yeah, I did the ACL and then I broke my ankle.
Are there any other outsiders you want to potentially face? Or I mean, you could look at the camera and just call out anyone if you want.
I want to hear US, UK, Europe. That's stupid. Outside the UK and probably
It's okay. Europe is shit. No. Europe is
No,
fine.
but we're not in Europe
Exactly,
no
yeah.
more.
No,
We're
we're
not
part of
in
the
Europe no more.
European Union. We're part of Europe. Europe is a continent.
we
We're still part of Europe.
Okay,
I tried to help you. I did try to help you.
Some people that
So you
just
don't
went
understand.
England.
It's okay. Yeah. Come on.
We're not in European Union.
Rayne, you get what I mean.
I do get what you mean.
Let's get to that.
Lino, clip it.
Don't clip nothing, please.
Can't believe it.
So yeah.
There's a couple of people on my list.
I think you should look in the camera and let them know
Which
who
one?
they are.
That's your camera there.
Okay. All right. The first person who is on my list, and I believe it was meant to happen before I tore my ACL and went for surgery, is Gabe Kidd.
Wait, Hustle.
Yeah, for the Hustle
It was
Championship.
like maybe looking but you know, surgery, all that sort of stuff. He's like, you know, big time Japan star now. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but that guy is.
A madman, you know?
But he's an example of hard work. Like you
Yeah,
put in the
yeah.
work and you get to these places.
yeah.
I think I'm an example of hard work and you get to these places. And you know, I want to be as big as him one day. And I think, you know, we should have a wrestle. He wants to show how hard he works. I'll show how hard I work to him. You know, I'm a fighter. I don't give up. I break my ankle. I tear my ACL. You'll never get me down for a free count. Even if you are Gabe Kidd, you know. Even if you are him, he won't get me down for the free count. And I'd love to test myself against him. So
Who else? Let
Gabe
them know.
Kidd, come on, let's go.
Who else?
I wanna
Look at the camera. Let them know.
There's a certain CEO
goosebumps.
coming in, and
Goosebumps.
she's coming to Rev Pro pretty soon. Any any call out to her? A certain CEO.
Oh,
certain CEO.
yeah.
A certain CEO.
I think it's time for me to have a Rev Pro debut. So yeah, Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know,
Buckle up.
for my debut at Rev Pro, I had a please come back chant, and I think it's time for me to please come back. So I would love to have a go at that belt, you know. I've proven I can win them, and I think I can win them against a CEO as well. So
Facts.
let's go. Let's go. I would love to wrestle Mercedes. What an that
that'd
would
be
be
sick.
an honour.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
You've been giving me goosebumps today. What the hell?
At the 229 as well.
Yeah.
Or you call.
Give
You'll
me
call.
copper box.
Yeah, I would love the copper box, but York Hall is like my home. You know, it's my, it's you know, I'm from East London. York Hall is like, you know, East. I would love nothing more than to have a title match.
And
in
she's coming over
East
to
London.
your side. Yeah.
Exactly.
Coming into your house.
Yeah.
Your backyard.
Yeah.
Are you gonna allow her to enter that way?
She's coming to your company. Yes, as that.
She's coming to my
Your business.
Well, you know, she is the champ, so I've got to show a certain amount of respect, but she is coming to my end, so I would love the opportunity in my hometown.
Yeah. It's when it happens.
To
Who else?
wrestle.
Anyone else?
Anyone else? You put me on the spot, man.
I'm sorry.
All right, who would you guys like to see her face?
We'll have to see
Yeah,
it.
that's a good idea.
Have you had much of Rio yet?
Yes, but I was
Rio.
very young. It was at Eve. I was very young. I would love to have a rematch.
Roll that
with
back
her.
up again. Rio, you and Rio be sick.
That'd be sick.
Um,
I'll say Conor Mills. I think
Oh,
you versus
yeah.
Conor Mills for the National Championship
I would
would be an
love
amazing match.
to wrestle Conor Mills. He's one of my best buds.
Sid,
and
I hope you're listening.
I would really love to wrestle him. Yeah.
What about Michael Oku?
Oh,
that'd be
Rayne
sick match.
versus Oku.
Imagine that in
The
Chastity.
facial
Matrix.
expressions.
Wait, that
rain.
Matrix thing you do?
Now we play.
Make it rain. Now we play.
Look at that. Is it written from? Okay.
Johnny, I hope you're
It's
listening.
already there,
That
man.
will go off.
That would be sick.
That will go
Now I
off.
can just see the Matrix. I can see the Matrix. Then calm down, Michael. He sounds like a motherfucker. No. Can you see it in the ring?
No, I can see it.
The
That would be a sick
Matrix.
match.
100%.
I would love to make Michael Oku tap to the Lion Tamer.
Yeah.
The crab versus
crab.
the lion.
Yeah.
Wow, stop.
Booker. He's got the pen.
I'm trying to think.
I'd love that.
And I'm thinking more people in the States.
I think her and Becky, you know.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
That'd
I
be a
think
sick
that'd be a
match.
brawl.
Becky Lynch,
That'd be a proper brawl. Yeah,
Giselle
that
Shaw.
man,
Have you faced
Rayne.
Giselle Shaw?
I haven't. No,
That'd
I
be a
haven't
sick
wrestled
match.
her.
That'd be a really, really sick match.
Yeah, she's great, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else. Stateside.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
That's just like my dream opponent. Obviously, when I
yeah.
get to the WWE, let's have those positive
No.
vibes in the
Yeah,
universe. You know,
yeah.
I
For
always
sure.
like to project like I am gonna be there because then you know, if you say it to the universe, then you put those like projections out there that you will be there. You know, I'm very much a universe
manifesting,
believer. Yeah,
Agree.
I very much believe in manifesting and like imagining you're there, you will get there because you'll work
100%.
hard enough
You
to
will.
get there.
You will.
But that's my
When you
dream
get there, just make
opponent.
sure when you're walking through that NXT car park, just be careful.
Yeah.
the
A couple
NXT car.
people
The
get
NXT car, you know about the NXT car park?
They get jumped.
It's one of the most dangerous places.
Yeah.
in
Every
the
time
Are
I
you
world.
joking?
No, seriously.
No,
When people
seriously.
walk through, no, we're being dead
I'm
ass.
being dead serious.
No, when people walk through the NXT car park, they get jumped.
They get jumps.
Oh,
Have you not seen it?
Rhea Ripley, do you remember Ripley got
get
bust up? Her
beat
face
down.
was like bleeding. You thought it was something serious. No, but on the real though. Okay, I'll be real.
You sold it well, though.
I thought you meant real like thugs
no,
with
no.
jump.
No, but on the real though,
Actual NXT superstars. I was like,
there's a small lake down the road, isn't it? So crocodiles, yeah. So that's also true as well. But I don't think crocodiles people walk that far.
honestly, you really had me. I look really stupid now.
You sold it well, though.
I look real gullible.
I tried to say it's a kayfabe, but you didn't. Yeah.
I felt it was like this was a real thing, like because the NXT and they've got money and stuff. There's people trying to rob them. People trying to rob these superstars.
So what does the route to like WWE look like for you?
Just keep working hard, keep getting out there. That route started a long time ago for me. When people get injured and stuff, you see that they disappear. That route for WWE never stopped. It obviously since I started wrestling with Sid, it's always been a goal, and I've never been shy about it. And then when I did my injury, I thought, no, I fucked it. Dream's over. Life's gone. Had to turn that around really quickly. And then I thought, no, this is where it starts, because being a WWE wrestler, of course you've got to work hard in the gym. Of course you've got to work hard at wrestling. But you've also got to be good at promos. You've got to be charismatic. You've got to have that aura about you. And, that whole year gave me an opportunity to, relish in all those other things that, are important to being a wrestler. And I think that's where the real journey started, because that's where the real hard work started to becoming undeniable to the WWE, because that is what I want to be. I want to be undeniable to them. Have I got a look? Yes. Yeah. Can I wrestle? Yes, you can. Have I got mic skills? Yes. Yeah. Can I do a promo on the fly? Yeah.
Yes.
I want to have all these things that they go, fuck, we've got to hire her.
So by the time you get there, they're like,
we've got to hire her. Until I'm in their face at a tryout, I don't want to give them a single excuse as to why they can't hire me. So that whole year I spent on the fence, I was thinking, right, get new gear, make it look shit hot, have my hair all done, come to things like this podcast, always looking the part, it's very important.
No, it is.
So that road just keeps looking like this. It just keeps being undeniable. Am I slipping up in something? Right, let's work on that. Are my promo skills not quite there yet? Right, let's keep doing that. Oh, my flip bumps are getting a bit rusty. Right, let's go and drill those a bit more. You know, just not being complacent is what that road looks like at the moment. Trying to be everywhere, you know, whether that's being a manager, whether that's being in a tag team, whether that's being in a group or singles, whatever. Being everywhere and anywhere that you don't know who I am. And that's what that road looks like.
That's self-development. It's good that you're pinpointing every area.
It's nice.
Some people just want to focus on one thing, but when you want to kind of put your pies in everything, that really, you know, shines out. I wish you the best of luck, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you're gonna get there,
No,
man.
genuinely, because
so mad.
yeah, I see that. That's really good.
It sounds like it's a video game. Like you've really looked at every attribute that you want to be upgrading, and then you do everything to work on that. It's like you're gaining XP in a game.
It's adapting, isn't it?
And I'm upgrading my levels.
Yeah, the more levels you upgrade, the closer you get to your goal of WWE. So
It's really true though. Like so many people focus on wrestling, and of course that's really important, right? But you look at anyone who is like successful in the WWE.
So it's been a very long time since I've done
Was that the episode where Rayne was on where he started that?
Yeah. Sorry. I just say that all the time. I apologize because, you know, I'm feeling it.
You love it. I know you love it. Me too.
Come on. Yeah. Sorry. I couldn't help it. When he said WWE, I have to. But this is what it is. It's not just about the wrestling, guys.
Yeah, like when you look at people, you see a superstar. You don't see professional wrestler. They are superstars. And there is so much more to wrestling when it comes to being a superstar. And I just don't want to have any of those things missing when I get that opportunity. You know, so like you look at people who like LA Knight, great on the mic, looks great, good wrestler. Where is he? Top, you know.
McIntyre.
Roman Reigns looks great, promo great. Where is he? He's at the top. You know, they're just undeniable.
It's like, in a way, it's like bigger than wrestling. So you gotta act like you gotta try and like follow that celeb. Because I look at Roman Reigns. I look at Roman Reigns as a celebrity. He's a celebrity. To the point where, my in-laws, they don't watch wrestling. But they saw Roman Reigns figure on the floor. And I was like, oh, Roman Reigns, you got Roman Reigns figure on? I was like, yeah. Because how do you know Roman Reigns? He goes, oh, he's gorgeous. He's sexy. I'm like, you see it. The same with, like...
Listen, I talk to many females.
But
obviously they love Roman Reigns. They love
Roman Reigns. So
that,
it's
you watch wrestling?
It's that whole thing of like,
Roman Reigns. So,
Yeah, my mum loves Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There's even that old woman that was watching Netflix. You remember? She goes, I want a piece of him. Do you remember that? You see it, so it's like you trying to just even for there's even women's wrestlers out there that, for example, Jade Cargill. The first time my wife saw Jade Cargill, she goes, "Oh my gosh, I need a body like that."
Yeah,
she's fit.
It's
so
larger
it's
than
that
life.
sort of thing, like where you and I'm seeing what you're doing now. Like you're presenting yourself, like you're following that route, which I think is good. Because by the time you get to WWE, it's like bam, you're there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're monks. Because even like, I think there was even a time where Lara Valkyria was training at Hustle. Were you there them times?
Yeah, I was there,
Yeah, so
when she just came back from her knee surgery.
Perfect example. And that's, in a way, inspiration, right?
Oh, such an inspiration. Like, I've messaged her a few times when I was feeling a bit down about my recovery. She is such an inspiration. Her, Danny Luna, Hitch, like, all these people that have done their knee and then gone on to do
more stuff,
more amazing things after they did their knee. It's like so inspiring. Like, come on, like they've become superstars since they've done it, and it's really inspiring. You know, I thought my world had ended when I done that, and then, you know, it was actually only the beginning. It gives you the kick up the arse that you need, you know. So
almost like a restart, refresh, but like you're on the same journey, but it's like you're just restarting where you're going, but you're just gonna go you're soaring a bit higher this time.
100%. My first match back after a whole year, like hadn't wrestled for a whole year. My first match back was the best match I've ever had.
There you go.
That shouldn't happen. Do you know what I mean? That shouldn't be a thing.
Oh, the one with Tate.
Yeah.
That match was incredible.
I think that's the best match I've ever had, and that shouldn't be
incredible.
allowed to be the best match I've ever had. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
Because I haven't wrestled for a whole year.
Because you've been at the game for time. It's like
Imagine
again,
I feel like you're hungry. I feel
kind
like
of
once you come
thing.
back from injury, like I look at that, like especially in basketball as well. Like most people that when they come back from injury, that there's a bit of nerves that they have when they go into that first game back. But for a lot of them, it tends to be their best game back because the hunger that they have is completely
It's
different to what they had.
determination, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
do you know what I mean?
determination.
So I wasn't shocked. Like even watching you do your entrance coming back, I could sense there was like a bit of nerves, but at the same time it was like,
I was like crying.
but at the same time it was
good,
like,
it's good.
I'm actually happy to be like I'm back, and then just watching the match now, and I'm just like, and I'm seeing the gear, seeing everything, I'm like, nah, this is Rayne. Like,
Yeah, we
genuinely,
felt the emotion.
This,
It was a lot.
This is Rayne. Like what we saw before, yeah, that was Rayne, but this is actually Rayne. And
I feel different.
yeah,
It's like you found yourself kind of thing. Yeah.
I feel different. I feel better. I feel
The void got filled.
me, you know, like
everything, like the new gear, like the aura, it just felt like this isn't the same Rayne that we saw before. Like this is Rayne that we hang around with. Like this is the Rayne that I can see on TV.
thank
This is the
you.
Rayne
That's
that I can
very
see on
kind.
TV.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
And it's, I think, I don't know, maybe for a wrestler, I think, okay, if you've been out the game for so long, I'm sure like it must be not hard, but in a way hard for you to come back and make people still care. New people.
Yes.
Because for example, one of my friends, she's come to Hustle a few times and she loves you. To the point where like, she's seen you like wrestle like 3 times, but she loves you. She always asks me, "Oh, what's Rayne doing now? What's Rayne doing now?" When I he was injured, she's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna see Rayne again." So it's that. So how do you like? Did you have like an intentional thought to make people care, or you just like, let me just present myself and see what the crowd effect's saying?
Bro, you did all that work to make people care about me with the bloody promo packages.
Oh!
What do you think I was saying?
I get. Do you know what it is? Yeah, when I was in the promo package, yeah, I remember I was telling Sid, I was like, bro, I can't lie, I'm getting gas, bro. Like I feel even the whole pulling up the ladder's there, bang, it's like me and you. Like it just felt, even on the day when we was watching behind the camera, like it just felt electrifying. It felt like this is gonna be a game changing match, and it was a game changer.
even before that, the actual return promo. I mean,
Yeah,
return
Sid.
vignette.
You know what's mad,
Sid
bro?
was cut that
Even
together.
before that,
mad,
even
yeah? Do you know
before
what's
that,
mad,
when you
yeah?
were commissioner and people
You
are
are saying, I
scrapping
can't
in the
lie,
ring,
you was an excellent gentleman.
bro.
I forgot,
When everyone's scrapping in the
forgot
ring,
about it,
and then you see Rayne standing at the top of the steps, bro. Come on, oh no,
that promo
Rayne
you
was
coming
too
back
cold.
here, it took me a long time to edit because I was editing in Florida, and whenever I tried to edit, it kept on freezing.
Yeah.
So I called Sid. I was like, Sid, I don't think I could do it this time because blah blah blah. Like it's not working. He goes, let me have a try. And after when he said that, I went back again. I just literally smashed it one go. I done your do you remember that last graphic that's on there when the rain's coming down, so
Yeah.
rain returns there. Done it, and I pressed export, and I just turned around and I looked back and it was done. I was like, oh, thank you. Because whenever I tried to export it, it had something saying error. And then after when it said that, I had to go out. I had to leave the house. So when I done it, I just turned around and it done. I was like, thank God, I sent it through, and I was like, yeah, this is sick.
You and Sid did such a beautiful job of that. The first time he showed me that, I literally burst
What's that
out
crying?
crying.
You told me.
It was like a whole year of pain, like put so beautifully into that, like 2 minutes. It was so amazing to watch. That's what made people care, because I was really scared. Like, the bit where I do the crutch and I was going to whack him. I was like, what if people don't care?
Hit that guy. Oh my.
You hit the shit out of it.
And then I broke it on my knee. I was like, ah!
There was
Did you see- did you see
coming out
Tate's
the
back?
crutch.
Oh, yeah, it was really bad.
Did he say something after?
No!
He was like, ah! Tom and Jerry. Remember Tom and Jerry when Tom used to get hit? Was it what's the cat called? Jerry, innit? Jerry. When Jerry used to stop his toe, he goes, ah! And then that's Tom.
Jerry's
Tom.
the mouse.
Yeah, so you got me. Yeah, that scream, I heard it from Tate.
Yeah.
I swear.
To get that one right.
Because he had the holes in his back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
whole,
the little crutch,
I remember on comms witnessing that. I was like,
Yeah, it made like a crack noise, didn't it?
Yeah.
In the video, you kind of see me have a bit of like a
Hesitation.
yeah, because I like whip it on him. It makes that crack, and like the plastic bit flies off from where it hit him so hard.
Sick.
And I look, and I'm like, I break it over my knee. I'm like, right, badass
Wait,
again.
was that meant to happen? Were you meant to do that?
No, but
Fucking
I
hell.
just thought, oh, it's not broken. I did ask Sid before I went, if this doesn't break, can I just crack it over my knee and look cool? And he went, well, you can try. And I went, you know what? Fuck it. I've got a knee brace on. I should be able to do it. So it did it. I went,
You got no choice.
fuck.
They done the Matrix in the
The Matrix into the
when I
car.
slow that down in Topaz, I said, bro, this is cinematic. Because it's like,
The sound of
it was so no. Honestly, don't know what I'm talking about, man.
The Matrix into the car, like it felt like the roof blew off.
Yeah.
Like it was. Hustle's the best show in the country, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know how to describe it, and the fact that majority of the people there aren't necessarily like the biggest wrestling fans, but they come every month and they're having the time of their life. Just that moment alone, again, top 5 moments ever.
It's a moment I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Like, I will never forget getting to come back.
Yeah.
Because I'd been training, like, since month 4, I was training. So I was wrestling for, like, 8 months before that moment.
Yeah.
And it's just like, training's fun. And, like, I was doing matrix cutters in training. Woo! But then when you're doing it in front of the crowd, it's like, oh, shit.
Different.
It's real. Yeah.
That Matrix.
Coming back with my
Matrix
snakeskin knee
card.
brace, like, feeling all cool and swaggy.
That knee brace is cold though.
It's sick. It's sick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have like loads of different variations of it?
No, it's like custom painted. So I had to get it sent off to be custom painted. But I got it snakeskin because my snake Lucifer, he died last year.
Oh shit.
So I got a snakeskin knee brace in honor of him. Yeah.
Crazy. It's giving me Austin vibes. I can't lie.
Trust me.
Giving me
bro.
Austin
Trust me, fam.
vibes.
Let's quickly touch on Ichiban.
Yes.
Ichiban. You have the honor of being. Is this Mako's
Her
final
last
UK
UK match? Yeah.
Talk to us. Like when I saw the graphic, how I felt when I saw the graphic, I was like, "Yo!"
I said, did it go over you guys' heads? Because I put in a group chat and everyone's like, just start continue talking. Then you guys came back a couple hours later.
I saw it on Instagram, so I saw it on Instagram before, so I was just
I
like,
said,
"Yo,
yeah.
this is mental."
Yeah.
Like I know Rayne, I know Nino.
Yeah.
Honored isn't even like a big enough word,
Yeah.
Like that's something I would never like. You would like if you would ask me, "Who's your dream opponent, Rayne?" Mako is my dream opponent, or like my dream person to be in a ring with, but she wouldn't have even been on my list because it just feels like that would never have happened.
It sounds too far-fetched.
Yeah, it just feels like it would never have happened. And then when I found out, like when Sid told me, I was like, "Oh, are you joking? Like really? I'm gonna get to tag with Mako?" And he was like, "Yeah." And like, so him and Gio like both told me, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is like the best thing ever!" Like, such an honor. Like, I get to tag with the final boss, like an absolute legend.
I love that.
And the rest of the card looks great, and we're getting to main event this amazing card. Like, hoping to have 400, 500 people there for Mako's last ever match. Like, if you ain't gonna be there, then you're bloody missing out because this is a living legend who has had an incredible career and inspiration to so many wrestlers. The best, like not even the best female wrestler. She's one of the best wrestlers to ever come out of this industry, and it is her final match in the UK, and I get to be a part of that. And I never ever thought those words would be coming out of my mouth.
It's deep. That's historic.
It's really cool. Like,
This is history.
It's historic, yeah.
I thought, go back to a year and a half ago, I didn't think I would even maybe step foot in a wrestling ring again. Honestly, that was my fault. This is a career-ending injury. I don't even know if I can wrestle again. Fast forward a year and a half later, I'm getting to wrestle with Mako Satomura. Like, that is
Make some noise, man.
amazing.
It's a great testimony.
Boom, back.
If you said that at church here, the offering plate will be full. Honestly. Offering plate will be full. 4 months! You just say 4 months, ACL. The offering plate will just go like this. I swear.
They'll sing a hymn after. Everybody, let's get ready to sing.
Trust me, fam. But yeah, that's big, man. That's big. We gotta be there. We gotta be there for sure. When I saw it, I was
You
like,
have
that's
to be
big,
there.
man. That's big, man. What is any other matches gonna be announced today? Do you know any?
Yeah, Trent and
Seven,
Leon Cage.
That
Oh,
should be a
shit.
good match. Leon is exceptional.
Is that the guy that done that move that the Young Bucks copied?
The stomp into the
Yeah,
powerbomb,
the
yeah.
stomp into the future.
Where's
he
that guy
calls
come
it.
from? Is he young?
Yeah, he's just turned 18.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, and he's a lovely lad as well.
18.
Brother, sometimes that's how I feel, especially like because a lot of the people that we train with are considerably younger.
Very
than us.
young.
Yeah.
Same man, I'm thinking, fuck.
I'm on a DDP thing,
I'm
fam.
jealous of all these people that start training so young.
Yeah.
I get so
Because
jealous.
who was I talking to? I was talking
I'm
to Donnie.
32, bro.
I was chatting to Donnie, and I was like, you know what? Like, if I'd known, like, if I was your age, I probably would have started training. Because back then, like 60, I was focused on basketball, but at that age, I was thinking, for you to actually want to become a wrestler, you have to go to America. You can't do it.
100%. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Yeah, so you're not
Yeah.
far off me. I'm 27. Like, when we were kids, it was not a thing. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't just
There
Google
was
wrestling school.
There was one wrestling club because I was really obsessed with becoming a wrestler.
Yeah, the newspaper thing you're talking about, yeah.
The thing is, I saw something on newspaper.
Lewisham Wrestling
Yeah.
Club. I just saw that on Google and I just thought, am I ever gonna? Nah, it's
Yeah,
really-
for me it
don't
was
know
just
if
far
it's even
fetched. Like it
real.
just didn't make
Yeah.
any sense. So it's like as you get older and you actually like know about things.
Yeah.
And it's like now I'm 30 and I'm training now and it's like, fuck, if only I'd done this.
If I was 18, I would have gone to
But then again, I'm still good, so I can't-
Innit? I
Yeah.
watch social media and all this stuff.
I love that, fam.
Just turn up as
immediately.
WWE, like,
Exactly, I would have literally applied for WWE.
So I'm
Even
thinking, I'm thinking like how good I could have been if I'd started like 12 years ago. But
I would've met you,
It's
though.
all right. I'm good.
I would've met you, though.
it's alright. You're still in your prime. 30.
The thing is, I'm actually still right. Do you know what I mean?
you're
Very
good, you're good.
I'm very good.
30
Yeah.
for a man is their prime. Like
Yeah.
I'm gutted. I started at 24 because you know, for a woman that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different for a lady.
Well, you're
innit?
doing things way faster than a lot.
Yeah,
of
you're
people.
doing things considerably faster than most people.
Because I'm trying to do it fast. Because I'm like, my ticking time bomb, my body clock is ticking, you
Yeah.
know, like, you know, women, our bodies evolve differently to guys, you know. My prime was 3 years ago, like physically. I don't know, like a women's prime. Do they...
There's one more belt you got to win before we even start talking about that.
But like, you know, yeah, young wise, like, you know, joints wise, muscle wise, like, you know, flexibility, like, you know, as you get older, those things start to deteriorate. No, like, doubt I'm in the best physical shape of my life, 100%. Like,
For that. I love that.
but if I started wrestling at 16, then, you know,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
So we got a few questions from our Discord members. They wanted to ask you. So our first question is from Jimmy. He asked, "What is the most painful bump you've ever taken?"
Most painful bump I've ever taken. It's a really hard one. Most painful bump I've ever taken. Oh, at Hustle in our
4-way.
not the 4-way, in the Countdown to Midnight match.
Oh, yeah,
Was
your
it
head.
the tilt wall?
No,
Oh,
the table swap. The
No.
table swap. When your head banged on the table.
No, not the table. That was fine. Going through a table was
Okay,
all
cool,
right, you know. It's when we did the superplex.
Yes, super. I remember.
Yeah, we all just landed a bit funny, and that
Yeah.
was the worst bump I've ever taken. Like my leg
Everyone
and my
seemed like
shoulders
janked up
cramped.
after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
that. Next question from our guy, NBA Abadjon. How does it feel to be involved in a rivalry that's very promotion brand defining, like the one you had with Tate?
What?
I was trying, man.
How does it, maybe I can't read.
Even
No, you're right. I say it.
How does
I
it
was a
feel
bit
to be
stunned as
involved in
well.
a rivalry that's very promotion / brand defining, like the one you
So
had
like the
with Tate?
main,
Basically,
the
what
main
was it like-
rivalry.
What
yeah.
was the like type of rivalry with Tate?
So it's like, yeah,
Fucking
that is brand defining.
Brand
Like
defining,
defines
that-
like
defines-
hustle.
defines
Yeah.
hustle. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
incredible! Like that's where I relish, and I think I said it on the podcast before. Like I'm a trained like actor, performer, like dancer. So that's where I relish to get the opportunity to have a rivalry, like so like deep in emotion and pain and story. That is honestly my best pieces of work has been that whole year rivalry, and it was amazing. Like Sid, Tate, like can't thank them enough for the opportunity of having that rivalry, like on camera, like in the face to face, on social media, in matches, like amazing. So great to be part of a rivalry. It's where I feel like I relish in wrestling is getting to do the acting side and pulling on the heartstrings. So to get to do that whilst being injured and then coming back and doing it was really cool. Really good experience. I couldn't have asked for a better comeback.
Navy asked what was the experiences like wrestling for DDT in Japan. I mean, she already answered that, so you can rewind if you want to re-listen. But I mean, you can re-answer if you want.
Amazing.
Ray Johnson, Big Wavy. Who / what are the influences on your wrestling character / gimmick?
So Motley Crue. Love Motley Crue. Alice Cooper. I mean, I'm talking about bands, you know, like if you're talking about wrestlers, like Shawn Michaels.
I see it.
I see it
I
now.
see it.
I see it now.
The Rockers.
No,
See it.
even the way she moves in the ring.
Huh?
Even though she moves in the ring, just don't
I
you do
really
syndicate?
love Shawn.
Yeah, I can see it.
Mako. You know, that warrior spirit is someone that I like use as a big inspo. But yeah, like it's mainly I derive my like inspiration from bands and stuff. Like this jacket is my uncle's. Like my uncle was the original drummer of Iron Maiden, so I take a lot of that inspo from that. I always wear this like everywhere. You always see me. I'm always wearing it. I wear it to the ring. I wear it with so much pride. I want to carry on that legacy, you know, and build it into something great, into professional wrestling.
That's good.
Curtis asked, what are your favourite countries to you've wrestled in outside of the UK, and who has some of the best crowds?
Oh, Denmark had an incredible crowd. It felt like Hustle. First match went out, headlock takeover. Oh my God. I was like, this crowd. This crowd.
I can't lie. Maybe I need to go there to wrestle my first match. I just need 2 minutes. That's it. I just headlock takeover. I'm good.
I'll pull up to Denmark, man. Yeah, 100%.
Is it?
Honestly,
We need
Denmark.
to see a tour though. I can't lie.
I want to go around Europe and watch wrestling.
They love wrestling.
Yeah.
They're not spoiled, you know. They don't have wrestling every week. So when they do have good wrestling, it's like,
Appreciate it.
yeah, it was awesome. We had an skate park as well. Like it felt really like underground, like vibes. Like it was quite like dirty. It was a bar. Everyone was drinking beer. It was really cool. Yeah.
Knowledge, big up Knowledge. He asked, if you could have dinner with any 4 people from pro wrestling history, who would you have dinner with?
Oh my God, that is such a hard question. I've already had dinner with Mako, so I can't put that one. But that was really cool. I never thought I'd get to have dinner with her. That's really cool. Shawn Michaels, definitely, because he is just one of my favourites.
That's gonna happen.
What, having dinner with him?
Honestly, that's gonna happen.
Could you imagine?
No, I'm even.
And then we can come back to this podcast and go, hey, do you remember when I said that?
Unless we have to go through WWE to get you back on the podcast. But we're going to can we get on the podcast? Sorry, guys. I've got you management. I'm joking, but yeah, go.
Shawn Michaels. I'm thinking of anyone that.
Triple H.
Yeah. Triple H is a
She needs to get a picture.
100% Triple H.
Sense.
Who else?
Charlotte Flair.
Let her figure it out,
Yeah.
guys. Let her
But
figure it
I'm
out. Just
thinking-
Give it a
I'm thinking in 2 years' time, me and Charlotte will be going for lunches and breakfasts all the time.
It'll be a
Oh,
normal thing. It'll be a normal thing.
Oh. You know what? I'm only having 2 guests because I can't think of the rest. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night. We really will.
Final question from our guy, Brandon. Big you up every single time, bro. What are your thoughts on the British wrestling scene as a whole currently?
Amazing. Incredible. We're so on fire. And it's amazing to watch. There is so much wrestling, so much good wrestling from everywhere in the country. You go up north, you've got amazing wrestlers. You go down south, amazing wrestlers. Wales, amazing. London. It is such a good time to be a wrestler. I can't speak for how it was pre-pandemic because I wasn't around. Everyone says, oh, it was amazing. Merch sales were great. Do. But at the moment, with the Netflix thing happening, like wrestling is so huge and it is so exciting to be a professional wrestler. At the moment, you feel like when you go to things like Progress, Rev Pro, Hustle, like there's just such a good aura. And it's the best job in the world. Like I had a really weird, overwhelming experience today. I was like just sitting at home going, like this month I get to do Progress, Hitch. I get to wrestle with Mako. Next month I get to have, I know who I'm going to be wrestling in like those matches, and there are like people who are on my list, and so exciting. I don't want to obviously say it on here because I don't want to ruin it, but
What's it off camera as well?
yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's amazing. It is the best job in the world, and it's a job that I never thought I'd be able to do. And I never ever thought, unless I went to America, I would never do. I'm really grateful and really, really blessed. There's so much love in the wrestling community as well that some of my best friends are here now, I'm so happy that I get to call Danny Luna my best friend. Like, that's crazy. She's a TNA superstar, but she's my best friend when she comes home back to Wales. It's like, it's really weird. My partner's a wrestler, so supportive and lovely. I get to call my coach a friend now, it's really lovely. I've never felt so much love than in the wrestling community. So, yeah, really, really nice time to be a wrestler.
Big up yourself, man.
That's sick, bro.
I've got a selfish question to ask. Outside of me and Lloyd potentially being on your list to tag team with, could we potentially see you in America soon? You know, can we see a Make It Rain tour, US tour?
Someone wants to get me a visa, then yeah. Those visas are expensive, man.
Yeah.
So I would love to. I'd love to do an America tour.
I can see you in
Love to go
DPW. I
Florida.
think you'd.
DPW, they'll love you down there.
They would love you in DPW.
Love to do America. Yeah.
Sick.
So we'll see. We'll see. If I win the lottery, I'll get myself a visa. So,
Don't cut it out, man. You never know, man. What's it? Vegas is up soon. Stuff might pop up. Unless there's something you're gonna tell us off camera. Yeah, see.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Man. Cool, man. Cool, man. Rayne, appreciate you having the pop.
Can I say a few thank yous whilst I'm on the podcast?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I just want to say publicly, because this is the first podcast I've done since my knee injury, and I just want to say a few thank yous to some people, like on camera, in public. They know I've said thank you to them a lot, but my partner, the most supportive person. I might cry, so I'm very sorry. I just get really emotional talking about it.
I cry along with you.
Are you gonna sing this to me?
Honey, would you come back?
I mean, that's how mate, you lot are a bit more
that song is sad.
You sound beautiful, guys.
Song's probably like, oh, thank you.
Sound beautiful.
Actually, you know, on school assemblies, I used to be the one that was singing like this.
You the proud one.
Yeah, man. Honestly, man.
But I want to say a few thank yous. Yeah, my partner was amazing throughout my whole rehab, showering me, you know, having to do some really embarrassing things. I couldn't have done it without him. So much love and support, and yeah, that's one person I really wouldn't have been able to do the whole year without. So I love you so much. You're the best person in my whole life. Thank you so much for being there for me. Love you. Harrison Bennett, you're the best.
Harrison Bennett, man. Cool guy.
He's a great training partner, by the way.
Yeah,
I love working with him. I can't lie to you. He made things so
Harrison Bennett, I'm coming for you, bro.
Yeah, you got to do your promo to the camera.
Harrison Bennett, I'm coming for you, bro. Hustle train, I'll be there.
My family, my dad, you know, I had to go private with my surgery. If I waited on the NHS, I would have been waiting still now for a surgery. My dad, such a believer. Like, there's no people that support me more and believe in me more than my family. I lost so much confidence when I did my knee. Like, I thought I'd never be able to wrestle again, thought I'd never be able to do anything again. But they paid for a knee surgery because they thought that I would become a professional wrestler and I could make money out of it. And I could never thank them enough. Like, I have so much gratitude to my family. My brother is my biggest fan. Without you guys, I would still be waiting for a knee surgery. And I don't even know if I would have been a wrestler again, because I don't think I would have had the confidence to come back. And then my final thank you, the biggest thank you, I think we all know who this is going to be to, Sid Scala.
Yeah.
You know, that man has listened to me cry non-stop. I don't think there was a time where I took him to training where I didn't cry about my knee. You know, like texting him like advice for promos or ring announcing. He was always there to give me advice on how to better myself. Again, I don't think I would have. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I don't know if I would have come back to wrestling if it wasn't him stalling the confidence in me to become a wrestler, because he installed so much confidence in coming back, you know, all this belief in me, and he really does believe in me, and I really owe him so much. My whole career like this, you know, I'm only where I am because of his training and because of his belief, and, you know, because of his time and effort he puts into me. He already knows, you already know, Sid, how much you mean to me and how I couldn't have done the whole year without you. And I'm really privileged that you're not only my coach, but you're my friend. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me. So thank you.
Come back.
Oh, nice,
I just wanted to say it publicly, you know, because
100%.
I think those people in particular really deserve recognition, because it all goes unseen, you know. The texts, the conversations are all private, and it doesn't, you know, it all happens behind closed doors, and they deserve the recognition that these people are really great and these people are amazing people, and the whole world deserves to know how amazing those people are.
Yeah, man.
Hitchman, Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews, Dan Reed, all these people kept me in work whilst I was out injured. They gave me a chance to ring announce. They gave me a chance to be GM. They gave me a chance to do commentary. They didn't have to do that. I was quite shit at commentary, not going to lie. I was terrible. No. I was so shit.
You're not as worse as me, bro.
No, you're great. But I was shit. I'm not a trained ring announcer. But I got these opportunities because they care about me and they're supportive. So everyone who kept me on the shows for the last year as well while I was out, that means so much to me. Thank you for allowing me to better myself whilst out. Yeah, thank you to all those people as well. There's too many of those to name all individually, but they all know who they are. So.
Big up, man.
Wrestling is beautiful. Wrestling is amazing.
It's beautiful.
That's the name of the title. Name of the title. Wrestling is beautiful.
Wrestling is beautiful. You got to
Wrestling is
It's
beautiful.
going to be the time. No.
Wrestling is beautiful.
Oh, Rayne, man, you've been amazing, man. Appreciate you,
Thank
man.
you.
Don't leave though. We're gonna give the members some exclusive content. So we do like a second podcast.
Ooh.
We give the members exclusive
That's
content.
gonna
So
be called Rayne Don't Play.
yeah, Rayne, but yeah, appreciate you guys. Where can we find you?
So tomorrow, well, this is going to go out after tomorrow, but you can find me. What, are you talking about my socials? Or you
So
talking about the
socials
shows?
and even shows. Yeah.
So socials, obviously, at Rayne Leverkusen on Twitter or X and Instagram. Got my big cartel with some sweet merch. I've got new hoodies out, you know, comfy for the winter seasons. And then for shows, Hustle. See me at Progress at the end of the month. I don't know who I'm wrestling yet, but I am wrestling. You'll see me at Ichiban with Mako Satomura. Go to that. You'll see me in Exeter at UPW. You'll see me at Chaos in Bristol. You'll see me at Attack in Wales. You'll see me up and down the country.
Wow. That.
Yeah.
Hey, sick podcast, man. I've been Anafi.
Sam Blacks.
Laps.
Doughboy Wrestling Podcast, the coolest podcast in the world. By the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
Bow.
I'm Sam Blacks. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.